So everything that Allah wants us to do, brother and sister, is nothing for Him, it's for you. So that you will never suffer, especially when you depart from this world. The real life for us is not here. He is temporary. It's stopover. The real life, we are moving soon. The eternal life. That is the real life. That is the life that all the prophet was sent to remind the people. Remember the hereafter. Remember the day that you have to go back to Allah. And Allah said, Yawmun la yanfa'u malun wala banun illa man atallah biqalbin. Remember the day will come, nothing can protect you, save you. Even your children, your wealth cannot help you, except those who have submit their heart to Allah. That Allah will value. To the ayat. Yeah. This is a very powerful ayat, yeah, that Allah Rabbul Alamin mentioned in the Quran. Qul inna salati wa nusuki wa mahyaya wa mamati lillahi rabbil alamin. Majority of the Muslims in this country have memorized this, and they recite this every day when they perform their prayer in their dua iftitah. Yeah. What is the meaning of that? It is a reminder from Allah. Say, Qul. Allah wants all of us to remember what we have agreed with Allah. We forget. We always say to Allah in our prayer, Qul inna salati wa nusuki wa mahyaya wa mamati lillahi rabbil alamin la sharika lahu wa bizalika umirtu wa anta awal muslim, until the end. This ayah is to remind every single Muslim who believes in Allah. Don't forget, you have said to Allah, indeed my prayer. That means what you do in your prayer, the daily prayer, obligatory or the optional prayer, my rites of sacrifice, what you do in this life. Life is full of sacrifices. You want to be a good student, you must sacrifice your time. You must go to a good scholar, to be educated. You want to be a successful businessman, you also must sacrifice your time. That sometimes you're going to leave your family, leave your parents, just because you want to be a successful businessman. You have to learn, you have to travel, and so on. Everything you do, you need sacrifice. You cannot say, I want everything free. No. Nothing comes to you free. You have to sacrifice something to get something in return. Yeah? Even your health, you must sacrifice. Eat the right food. You must be choosing. And you must also do some exercise. Walk uphill, downhill, exercise, burn your fat, go to the gym, jump around. Why? Or you don't want to do any exercise, but you want to be very healthy. I eat, sleep, and I want muscle, no muscle, fat will come. Until you keep on sitting, you cannot wake up now, because you love food, but you don't love to sacrifice some of your time to burn your fat. Then you will suffer one day. But when you do everything, you feel that Allah's blessing. My living, wa mahyaya, you are living now. What you do in your living, you eat, you drink, you work, you sleep. You got married, you got children, you got so many activities. Whatever you do, if you follow the law of Islam, guided by the right intention, follow the way of the Prophet, alhamdulillah, it's an act of doing business. It's an act of ibadah. You don't lie, you don't cheat, you are honest in your dealing, you are trustworthy. You say this is original. You don't say, you go to the workshop today, they ask you, these parts, that parts, you have to replace. I have two choices. You want made in Japan, original parts, or you want non-original part. It can be used. But original, this price. Non-original, that price. Have you experienced that before? Yeah? Anywhere you go, even you want to buy battery today. You want the battery original made in Japan or made China one? Still a battery. It's up to you. But at least battery you can see. Oh, okay. But your parts in your car you can't even see. You say, okay, I want original. He put the non-original, you also can't see. But if you lie and cheat, that means that is not act of ibadah. You may get extra money, but haram money, because you are lying and cheating when you're doing business. So, whatever you do in your living is an act of ibadah. If you're honest in your dealing, if you're sincere, if you say this is original, you give original. This is new, you say new. This is second hand, say second hand. You are very honest. Then whatever business you get involved is an act of ibadah. Dying, we are going to die sooner or later, brother and sister. Whether you want to die or not, you will die. Whether you're ready or not, you will die also. Whether you are healthy or sick, you will die. Rich or poor, you die. Nobody have survived on this planet forever. All the prophets, they are so good, they die. Yeah? All the president die, king, emperor die. We are no king, no emperor. We will die also. So how you want to die, you have to decide. You want to die for Allah, it becomes an act of worship. If you die for worldly thing, it's a gone case. The word that the Malay, the local say, mati kata. Yeah? Mati kata means no value anymore. You exist, you don't exist, people don't remember your khalas. But if you choose to die for the right cause, doing the right thing, fighting for justice, protect the weak, the poor and the needy, even you die, you will be remembered. Your name, your good deeds will be remembered. Like the prophets, the companion of the prophet, until now we mention their name. Why? Because of their sacrifice they have given to Allah, and they do everything, they die for the sake of Allah. So we have to choose, yeah, our way, how to pray, guided by the Islamic guidance, how to offer your sacrifice, and how to live and do business as a good Muslim, and how to die. So these are the things that I want all of us to understand. Islam is a very beautiful religion. It's here to give us guidance. Even you want freedom, freedom must be guided, so that you have your freedom and you honor the freedom of other people. You have your right, you honor the rights of others. Then everybody will have peace. Inshallah. If there are any questions, now we open for Q&A. Fatafaddal. Yes, brother. You are a teacher. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. Good. Pass the mic so that the sound is clearer.
Yes, my question hopefully is related, because you mentioned that we should work in the day, but I'm a teacher and I teach online. You know, so my students are not in Malaysia, mostly Japan, South Korea, China. So, as you mentioned about Japanese, you know, they work very hard, they work very long hours. Most of them they want to study very late time, you know, like at 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, midnight. So we're working in the night time, basically.
Then it's an act of ibadah. It's an act of worship. You are not like teacher today. Teacher before, at our time, you can ask all the elders, those who are 50 above, those who are 50 below, is a different scenario. Our time, we only go to school. After school, playtime, no more tuition. Exam, we sit for the exam and we pass, alhamdulillah. Today, the children, after schooling, school again. After tuition, another tuition again. Why? Do you know why? Because the teacher before are very committed. When I teach you, I give you I find the best way to make you understand, so that no problem, you are ready. Today the teacher also is not like today, like before. They teach you, you want to understand, you don't understand, is your problem. I come 45 minutes, you don't understand, go, tuition. I have tuition class, come, pay me extra. Money, now everything will come money. But if you give the best, whatever they learn for you, the language, and you teach them the moral, knowledge is to guide you, not to make you arrogant. Yeah? Knowledge, you have, you use it nicely, properly, and then they're doing it, you get reward from Allah. But now the timing, you're asking me about the time.
Nice about the timing, yeah.
The timing, maybe you work the daytime, at night also you are teaching, because the student only can come at night, maybe. Those who are speaking English, they are only free at night. No problem if you think that you do not compromise your health. Because money is not everything in life. It's not say money, and then you are sick. What for? All the money go to pharmacy, doctor, clinic. Is that what you want? No. We want also, okay, if I know my timing, I teach until 12 midnight. My style of my life is like that. I teach at night, lecture here. I came back 11 something. A bit here, a bit there, 12 something, I sleep. But I don't have any activities normally in the morning until 10 a.m. So I try to cover at least one day 6 hours of sleep. If you can organize, no problem. No problem at all.
No problem if you're sleeping after Fajr.
Yeah, if you think that you don't have anything to do, then you have to do that, you do that. No problem. Only you must make sure you take care of your well-being too. Balance it.
Okay, I have one more question.
Okay.
Because when you teach non-Muslim students, sometimes they want to discuss things maybe that aren't halal, like students, they like young children, especially Westerners or Japanese, Korean, they like Harry Potter or like magic type things, or like sometimes teachers, English teachers from Japan or Korea, maybe they want to practice English, but they're going to teach their children, about like American movies or something. That's not really halal, like maybe a zina or something. So what are we supposed to do?
Yeah, you reinforce the value. It's up to a teacher. If I know that my students are inclined to all these bad activities, while I'm teaching, say, be a good man. What is good? You try to reinforce the value. Be respectful. What is respectful? Then you go in. You must care for others, show respect to the elders. Then you reinforce the moral value. Let us eat. You're teaching them English. What do you want to eat? Of course, they'll learn what do you want to eat. And then you want to eat chicken, Kentucky Fried Chicken, McDonald's. Of course, then you also look for healthy food, organic food. Now you are reinforce the value. If they pick up, good for them. If they, you see, I have reminded you through my class. When you want to eat, don't forget to eat good food. When you want to look for friends, have good companies. So now you are teaching them English, but reinforce the value. We hope they will pick up the good value. Not only they learn English from you, they learn good value from you. You get double reward. Inshallah. Yeah. It's how you approach is very important. Yes.
Okay. Sometimes as a new Muslim, people have issues with salah.
With halal.
Salah.
Salah.
Okay. that trying to establish it. Sometimes they do a little bit, sometimes they don't do at all. And then some know that they have to do the 5. But because they are working, because they didn't wake up for Fajr, so they start this culture of qadar, that as in replacing at the times that they're not supposed to be praying that salah. How do you advise? Yeah.
I think when we love Allah, it's easy to discipline yourself. It's like how you love your job. On time. If the boss said you should come tomorrow morning, 5 a.m., 4 a.m., you are ready. Wake up. You know how to organize yourself because the boss wants you to be there. The same go to us. You know that Allah is number 1 boss of us. If He said, wake up for morning prayer, just wake up 10 minutes, pray. You are sleepy, sleep again. Allah don't ask a lot from us. So the time that Allah asks per prayer, don't exceed 10 minutes. Are you going to tell Allah, I'm sorry Allah, I have no time? Can you tell your boss, I'm sorry boss, I always wake up at 10 a.m., don't call me to come to office at 8, no, I cannot. Then the boss said, don't come. I don't need you. You are out of the job. Now this is Allah. He did not ask you for a long time. 10 minutes, can you just wake up? Wake up. And then you pray and then sleep. That's what He asked. But I know sometimes you feel a burden. Why? Because your attachment, your love, your relation with God is still very weak. I think if anybody who are in love with somebody, he said, see you 7 a.m. 6 a.m. you are ready. Because you want to be with the person that you are in love with. Because love is power. Love is strength. Yeah. That is how I think the reason you have this problem, because your love towards Allah is still very weak. You have to develop that. And you must understand, when Allah said this time, there's a lot of blessing. It's not just for Him. He don't need, you don't sleep. You sleep the whole day and night also. He don't lose anything. But you are losing the good time. The time that you need to take good oxygen, breathe in good air. It's early in the morning. It's different. The morning air before dawn and dawn is very different. You can feel it if you are a very alert person. I am very angry when I see a lot of elderly men and women, motherly, grandfather, grandmother, Chinese. Early in the morning, they are walking up the hill already. When all the young sleeping, or the young thing, or this old man, they don't understand. What make them old and they are walking is because of the good energy. Just an example. Yeah? So we pray that may Allah, those who have this problem, if they can come to us, let us help them out. Make them understand the benefit of praying. And then it don't take long. It's very simple, practical. Because sometimes you have problem. Oh, I have to clean myself. I wash my feet. No, you don't need to wash your feet. You just wash one time in the morning. Before you break your ablution, you wear your socks or stocking. Now you just wipe over. So simple. In Malaysia, you are so easy. Anywhere you can pray. Nobody stop you. Other country, you are shy. Oh, I pray. Sometimes the police will come and stop me. Here, they want you to pray, but you don't want to pray. What can we do? They offer so many places for you to pray. You don't want to pray. That is a problem, So don't worry. Those who have this issue, come to us. Let us discuss and let's show you the way how you can do it without feeling any burden at all. Very relaxed. Actually, if you know when you pray, you find a lot of peace, balance. Do you work and keep on working and don't have break to have food, drink? No. You need to have a break, lunchtime, break again, tea time. You need that. Your body need that. The same go to your spirit. Your spirit need that. That 10 minutes with Allah. Now, socks. Yeah. No. Say example, you wake up in the morning, you pray your Fajr, you go back to bed again, you are tired, then you are going to go out to your office at 10 or 8 a.m. You take a bath, you wash yourself, you take wudu, take your ablution. Then while you are wiping and then now your leg now is dry, without breaking the wudu yet, now you wear your socks or your stocking. While you put your sock and stocking, when you have your ablution, then now you go out. You can keep your sock and stocking locally 24 hours. You don't have to take it off. Each time you break your wudu, you just wash yourself. When come to the leg, you just wet your right hand, wipe over on the top once. Wipe over on the top once. Khalas. You can pray. You must have wudu. Yeah. If you break your wudu, only you wear, you cannot. You must wear it when your ablution is still intact. No, no. Yeah, as long as your wudu is still valid, and then you put on, then you can use that for 24 hours locally. Yes, sister. I love the engagement. It's good. Yeah, everybody is.
Ustaz, just a follow-up question about the solah, right?
Okay.
So is it permissible for us to keep replacing and replacing and replacing when we could have done it in Dhuhr time, but because we were working, so now we do it in Maghrib time? So is it permissible?
It's not allowed. Don't give excuses. Our excuses, Allah knows, is a very weak excuse. When you have commitment, you have to do, then you see things will flow properly. Now, sister.
Okay. In the prayer, saying to ask blessings for Muhammad and the family and followers of Muhammad, and as Allah has blessed Ibrahim and the followers of Ibrahim.
Okay.
So from what I understand, the followers of Muhammad, so that means the Muslims. But about the followers of Ibrahim, so what does it mean?
No. Wa ala ali Ibrahim means all the believers from Abraham to Prophet Muhammad. We always also pray for them. Ask Allah blessing for them. Abraham is a Muslim.
Okay.
And his children, Abraham's children, is Isaac and Ismail. They are prophets. Now their name also is involved. When we say wa ala ali Ibrahim, and the family of Prophet Abraham. Only for those who believe. Those who disbelieve, they are not in this prayer. Because the prayer is for the people who believe. You understand that? So from Ismail, Isaac, from Ismail, then you have and the Prophet Muhammad. From Isaac, you have Yaqub, Jacob. And then you have all other prophets. You have all these other, then you come to Moses, you come to Aaron, you come to David, you come to Solomon. All is under the category Ali Ibrahim. So when you pray as a Muslim, you connect your prayer with all the other prophets. You don't forget them. Yeah?
Okay,
You understand
thank you.
that? Yes. Wait. Yeah, please.
Sorry, Assalamualaikum, Sheikh.
Walaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
I wanted to ask regarding the act of worship. Sometimes when things get so routine for us, right? So when we go into the washroom, we go with our left leg, so we have no intention for it to be an act of worship. Does it count?
No, your intention is not there. You are saying that.
Yeah.
You not say your intention is not there. You are not aware about
Yeah.
all these things. Of course, you have the intention when there's a call of nature to go to the washroom. Only you are not aware about how to do it. You just do for the sake of doing, go to the washroom. You always remember, oh, I'm going with the right leg. No, I'm going with the left. By your entering the left leg because you are following the Prophet's teaching. Is an act of worship. Why do you go in with your left leg? Because now you know the Prophet said so, and you are following. There is an act of worship. But you may forget being human. But because when you forget, what do you do? Normally, what do you do? If I suddenly forget, oh, I can walk backward. You have reverse gear, no problem, Make a reverse and then now enter your left. You do that because you know this is what the Prophet taught us is an act of worship. You can redo it.
So for example, when we are working, right? So I'm not aware that I'm doing an act of worship in business, for example. So can I have a blanket intention in the morning?
Yes, no problem. You say, oh Allah, I'm going out to work because Allah wants you to work. But now, how do you prove to yourself that your working is an act of worship? When I work, I'm very committed to my work. I give the best to my boss, to my company. And when my client come to me, I give him the best service and very kind. I attend to them. I give them right advice. All this is an act of worship. You get salary every month and you get Allah's reward because you do out from your heart, from your love towards your job. You are committed. That is an act of ibadah. But if you go to the office, suddenly you dissipate here, dissipate there. Where are you? Somewhere. And that means you are not honest and committed to your profession. Then you only get salary. Maybe your boss one day will say, I have to cut your salary because you are non-productive. So if you do everything ready for the sake of Allah, I show you example. I have been working before. And until now, I'm doing a lot of things. But I don't work like more people. I don't care about overtime. Anybody need extra time from me, I'm there for them. You cannot come in the working hour. You only can come lunchtime. I will delay my lunch, no problem. I'm here to serve you. That is my spirit. I love to serve people. I love to help people. It made me happy. Then I get double. If I work in the office, they pay me, and I get Allah's reward too. Because I am not calculative when it comes to work. I give you the best. Okay?
Understood. Thank you, Sheikh.
Alhamdulillah. Last one.
Last question is, say for praying Salat Dhuhr, we're going to pray
Dhuhr.
Dhuhr in a couple minutes. So, and she was asking about when we say Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
The
In the
salawat.
second rakat, can we say that also, or is it only in the last rakat, the fourth?
Oh yeah, the first tahiyyat
The first.
and the last tahiyyat, yeah, is the same. You say Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala ali Muhammad kama sallaita ala Ibrahim wa ala ali Ibrahim innaka hamid. You can say the same thing. The salawat is the same. First tahiyyat, the first sitting, and the last sitting.
But in the first sitting and the second rakat, we have to say it, or we don't have to say it?
You have to say.
You have to say it, both.
Both have to say.
Okay, because I was told that if you say it in the second rakat, then you have to make sujood.
Extra sujood?
You have to make the sujood
Sujood
after the
sahwi?
salat.
Oh no. You have to say.
So if you forget to say it, then you have to make the sujood.
If you forget to say, this is that you call it the extra sujood sahwi.
Yeah.
Sujood sahwi, yes.
So when
You just forget some recitation. You don't forget the action, some recitation. Then you make sujood sahwi, correct.
But if the imam stands up for the third rakat and you're still in the middle of it, what do? You just stand up?
Again,
So if the imam, you're following the imam, and he stands up for the third rakat,
okay.
so do I continue sitting and
Yeah,
finish
you can
the salawat?
recite. We hope that the imam know how to lead the people, not too fast.
So imams are very fast.
Yeah, imam cannot be too fast. Then you are making your jama'ah restless. Yeah? But you cannot take your sweet time again, too slow. So you have to learn your adab, and the imam have to learn their adab. inshallah. Yeah. So may Allah make it easy for all of us, brothers and sisters. Today we have been a bit late now, nearly to 1:30, but we are ready for our Zuhr prayer. And may Allah Rabbul Alameen give us the right understanding that we are Muslim, we should be proud of ourselves, and we have to try our best to organize our time to stay connected to Allah Rabbul Alameen and give excuses. Allah will make it easy for all of us. As long as you can perform, you are committed to your job, I don't see any of your employer will be unhappy with you. They are happy with you. I know, I have been working before. Employer ask me what are you doing? I'm praying. I didn't pay you to pray, but I also pray for you. I also pray for the company. I'll go and pray, he said. Free one. Yeah, I don't ask you to pay me any allowance. I'm giving a free prayer, you know. So when your approach is correct and you are doing it sincerely, Allah will open a lot of ways for you to do what you have to do. May Allah guide us, forgive us for our weaknesses, strengthen our Eemaan, give us the right understanding about what is Islam and how important for us to learn the true teaching of Islam, not based on tradition and culture, based on the guidance of the Quran and the Sunnah of our beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Amin ya Rabbil Alamin. Wa billahi tawfiqi wal akhiri da'wana walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Let us end our class with a short prayer so that Allah will bless us, forgive all our sins. Follow me to recite this short prayer. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Glory be to you, O Allah. The meaning of this short prayer, all praise belong to you. We bear witness there's none worthy of worship except you alone, O Allah. And we ask you for forgiveness upon all the sin that we have committed, and we are repenting back to you. Accept our repentance. Amin ya Rabbi. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh. We're ready for azan.